Hey everyone, welcome to the channel Pisces Sun Moon Rising. Today we're doing your reading for the week's worth of energy, past, present, and future, whatever is in your energy, okay? Cross watchers are welcome. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Be sure to follow your Sun, Moon, and Rising for more insight as well, okay? Like, share, comment, and subscribe, all right? So we immediately did a pre-poll just on identifying the circumstance of the energies around you. So all right, let's get into it. First things out, okay, we have also Moon, planetary, Mars, Saturn, and Pluto there. Okay, so immediately with that, there's definitely going to be some very fast, aggressive changes karmically for you with regards to intuition and transformation, okay? So this could be a very tangible application of spiritual change for you, whatever this situation is. I do get the feeling it's going to work in your favor, however. And it's something that you've seen coming just because of things from the past, right? Now, keep in mind any numbers, animals, colors that you see may indicate some sort of sign or synchronicity for you. It could also maybe indicate, a level of healing that's needed, okay? Especially if it's in relationship to a chakra. I put that intent into everything. So you also have the 5th house, the 8th house, the 10th house, and the 11th house. This could be identifying for your situation or the others, okay? Yeah, I get the sense it's going to end up happy. Maintaining that joy, right? That high vibrational as well. 5 signify change. 8 is all about abundance and coming up, progress, balancing, success, that sort of thing. 10s are about endings, completions of things for new beginning, movement forward. Love it. And 11s are about manifestation and leveling up as well. So I really get the feeling that something's ending, but some true happiness is coming on through. It's a positive change, something you've manifested and wanted, right? Okay. So I pulled a bunch of cards just to kind of get the initial story going down here as well. But let's recap what Spirit's been talking this whole time. Okay. So Skip and Blink showed up first, and I immediately thought, okay, of that Ferris Bueller quote where it's like, if you blink, you could miss it. Like something could get skipped, right? So pay attention at this time, not just tangibly, okay? Then Bottle showed up and Oi showed up, which I thought was pretty hilarious considering I come from the punk rock world. So that may be significant to you or an identifier. Bottled could also be, things just have been bottled up and it's like the pressure cooker has popped, right? And then Oi would be like, oh, like crap, like that's a lot. All with Oi, pay attention, right? So, or the letters OI might be significant to you in some way, shape, or form. All right. Then, ooh, interesting. I didn't even see the Quran posted there, but strategic means you're going to have to strategize. I saw strategic and formation, right? Like things putting together. You're going to have to have a plan, right? Quran could be spiritual, a spiritual reference, right? So you might have to actually come up with a plan and figure things out by seeing the larger picture of things, the bigger picture, okay? An elevator, going up, ascending, okay? And then as I was pulling cards to try and figure out how many energies are in this situation, multiple came up and spread. So spread thin, multiple, might have to check yourself, okay? To me, immigration kind of refers to things moving away, right? Like those situations that are ending, okay? Those little situations that are ending. And it's definitely having a lot to do with people, okay? Maybe things have been broken, there's been too much authority or attempt on authority, right? That has prevented some sort of happiness and movement as well, okay? Show. And it's all on Front Street, okay? Could also be that you need to show yourself more and be more assertive, right? I do get that with the Mars energy, okay? So check your placements with Mars, Moon, Saturn, and what was that last one? Pluto placements, okay? Or at least the ones that are highly aspected or in abundance. Like let's say you have one sign and a few planetaries, okay? Same thing with the houses. All right, so let's get your overall energy. You have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So clearly there's some things cycling back in other new forms, the same energy in new vessels, right? So this may be a chance to actually break some sort of incredibly, wow, okay, maybe there's more than one. This is an opportunity to break some curses, okay? And heal those wounds and all that stuff, right? Then from the unshakable inner peace, you have card number one. One signify new beginnings. So you create your own reality. What you want wants you to. What do you want to experience? And that's all about that 11 too. Ones are like that. Love it. Okay. Then you have money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. There's your 8. Then you have bell, announcement. And I did get a sense immediately of like, this is probably not for an event, but it's probably a message coming in, and that does get clarified. Then you have marriage, so it could also be about contracts as well. Given that money is here, it could very well be a work contract, right? A labor of love. It could also just be a partnership or some kind of situation. Wolf might be significant to you as an animal. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. It could very well be, I also got a sense too that maybe whatever connections you've had have been feeling sort of imprisoning, right? And maybe this announcement is going to free the situation a bit and put you on a path that's going to be more abundant for you, okay? From, as I knock it down, get back here, get back here, get back here. From Moonology, overall energy you have is luck is on your side, okay? So happy, right? Okay. New moon in Sagittarius, so you could be dealing with a sun, moon, rising moon. That's in Sagittarius. Another Sagittarian. You also got body work from the Life Purpose Oracle, and I see this card in a number of ways. As an identifier, someone in this situation can be interested in body work, right? Originally, ooh, okay. Massage therapy might be an identifier for them, energy healing, physical therapy, some kind of exercise, training in some sort of way. I also see the tattoos, so you could be dealing with somebody that has tattoos. You or them, take it how it resonates, okay? This could also be an indication that maybe more body work is needed at this time for your overall, mind, body, soul alignment, okay? So massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, exercise might be helpful at this time. Something 3D and tangible, okay? All right. And that could very well be the money path, right? That is tangible. That's pentacles oriented. It's definitely in the 3D, okay? So you might be inspired by something out there as you explore some body work practices, okay? From the Stargazing Oracle, you have fixed moon, so you could also be dealing with a fixed moon, fixed sign. That would be Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, or Taurus, okay? Staying power, inflexibility, stuck, stand firm, stubborn, patience needed, power of concentration, not backing down, and strong-willed. These could be their energies, okay? This could also indicate, too, that, patience will be needed for you. I'm getting that. And power of concentration, not backing down, okay? Standing firm, and having staying power, right? So a lot of solar plexus energy there, okay, for you at this time. That may be one you might want to work on. And body work does assist with that. It gets all the energy going. No name. All right, you're going to have to clarify that, Spirit. North Node, so it could have something to do with North Node as an identifier or your North Node, okay? North Star, life purpose, journey, karmic destiny, learning period, path, the challenge, fulfillment, and fruition, okay? God, I love this card. She just looks like the North Star, doesn't she? Then you have conjunction. Good. Empowerment activates, intensifies, joining forces, focus, again with the focus, right? Concentration, strengthens, prominence, authorizes. And joining forces could just indicate to the energies around you. And we'll see if it's good or bad. But there could also be a chance to free all yourself from that, break the chain on that, and bring in an energy that is better to join force with, right? Originally moaning and good. Okay, so it'll be sort of like a very organically ecstatic thing. Okay, you might actually get a moan out of yourself if it, oh, or like that's yummy, you know what I mean, kind of thing. All right, not necessarily in the sexual, but could just be in like, the satiated, right? Here you go. So you also have 45 part of fortune. That could be a placement that needs to be looked at. Desert, something's dried. Sandy, hot, arid, warming up. I'm thinking of Death Valley now. Or desert could be an identifier. We'll see. So part of fortune could also be Sagittarius as well. Any of these signs and placements, really. Saturn return, age, so something's increasing for a long time. So this will have some longevity for you in the right direction, right? 50 breaks down to a 5, 45 breaks down to a 9, and you have lunar eclipse, 43 breaks down to a 7, change. So you'll have some really positive increased changes that are for your highest and greatest good, moving in the right path. I'm also going to go ahead and roll these dice just to see what signs are going on here, besides anything else as well. So Pisces spirit, energies external. We have Leo, Gemini, I'm actually put them over here, and we have Taurus, okay? Ooh, interesting. All right. From Izzy's deck, we pulled Taurus, because I saw that again. So Sag, Taurus, any fixed moon, fixed sign. So Aquarius and Scorpio as well, and Gemini. Now something's going to be happening in a few weeks, okay? Or for the next few weeks, okay? And you'll get some sort of vision about it, right? When I asked about the vision, what's happening, okay? The right one. Maybe you'll get a vision of the right one, and it'll make things right. Whatever right situation, right one it is for you. If you feel like you've been working with all the wrong people, or not, too many complications, and there's been too much misunderstanding and, misinformation going across the board, the right one will make itself known. It'll show up in your dreams and your visions, okay? So pay attention to those. If your intuition's on fleek, that should be no problem. So clearing might be helpful if it's not on fleek, okay? Doing some sort of energy clearing practice every single day will be extremely helpful for at least a few weeks, okay? So keep that in mind. So when I pulled on the general situation as to what's really happening here, first card that came up is occupation. This could also mean hobby or just a collaboration, right? That could be your marriage and your money path, right? 34 also breaks down to a 7. And then the next one that came up with it was number 14 breaks down to a 5. There's your 5 again. Message of concern. I was like, concern, it's not the regular message, so it's not a positive message, but it could be taken any way. It might actually be a blessing in disguise. So when I went to go clarify it, which direction was it? Did I mess it up? You got main female, so something having to do, either this main female is going to connect with you, or maybe it's a message of concern about a main female. Courtship, some sort of meeting, new relationship, could also be a business thing as well. Typically, this is a relationship that's like sort of not really well known, right? Doesn't necessarily have to mean an acquaintance or somebody you just met. I mean, there's plenty of people that have known each other for decades that are really just strangers to each other. So that could mean that as well. You have number 9, change. So something's moving fast and changing. There may be literal movement, since movement did pop up as well. And in curing some sort of loss in 10 with the 37 there, okay? I also clarified with Lenormand, first card that came out is the 7 of Cups, talking about options, choices, emotional, different choices and connections, options, that sort of thing. Could also be a confused illusion kind of thing as well, maybe overwhelmed by choice. But with 5 and tree here, it tells me that it's more about good health, right? Like, so this may be a healthy change, right? And there's plenty of options for that. Then you also have, I did this backwards, hold on. 6 of Cups, so something nostalgic from the past, right? Maybe from childhood, maybe about children. Could also be about a lot of people. Stars indicate Aquarius as well as wish fulfillment, right? So there is some hope here with this situation. Maybe there's a change for hope in a health situation with regards to making this big change. Something has to get lost, but maybe it's one person's gain and another person's loss is what I'm also kind of feeling as well. Having to do with this occupation, hobby, something really enjoyed in the tangible, something that somebody is very passionate about, okay? Again, it's still too early in the morning for me. All right. Then you have letters. So this is your announcement, okay? That message of concern confirmed again. What immediately brought me, I mean, there's plenty of message cards in this deck, is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords could easily be deception and dishonest energy. So I had to clarify that to find out what's going on, right? Maybe something's not as clear as it seems. And it's because it's been so strange, estranged, right? And maybe it's time to get some clarity on the situation. Stars are also about clarity, right? Okay. The next 2 cards came up were people cards. So you could be dealing with a privileged lady, typically someone younger, and a mature woman, way older, right? The privileged lady is typically someone in their 20s, 30s, of feminine energy. Could be someone that is, well taken care of, to say the least. Has everything they need. Could also be a spoiled brat energy. I've always kind of seen this card as sort of a spoiled brat energy. Number 12 breaks down to a 3. And then you have the 6 with the mature woman. Okay, this could be sort of like a matriarch or a high priestess or a grandmother type or, an elderly woman, someone older than, say, 50, okay? Type of energy. Feminine energies are here, definitely, okay? Want to clarify both those. I clarified one with the Queen of Pentacles, so take it how it resonates. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So somebody that's a motherly character. And then the moon showed up. So that's Pisces energy. So this, you could very well be one of these characters in this energy. You know what I mean? Like, whether it be the privileged lady or the mature woman. So take it how it resonates. One of them could be a mom. Flip it, switch it. These 2 together also kind of tell me that the energy you're being in is sort of like a 1/3. Okay. Maybe there's a 30% chance of it being exactly one of those things in this situation. Okay. Or maybe there's 1 of a third. Is this a third-party situation? Some kind of third-party situation. Work, love, life. It's really hard to isolate if it's a romantic situation solely. It could be a blend of things as well. But these 2 together really kind of give me sort of high priestess in training vibes in the tangible, right? The Queen of Pentacles knows her worth. She has things. She's working on stuff, right? She's very successful and honorable and working towards something. And she may be tapping more into more into the unconscious, subconscious realms, right? Your consciousness realms, okay? So that's what we're working with here. Okay, checking on time. Let's get you some guidance on how you should proceed through the situation. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just do that right now. I'm going to get one from our botanical inspiration for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, please, Spirit. Maybe it's a situation that'll relieve itself as all these external energies work things out. I mean, it's really hard to tell where this is going to go, right? You have Gerberia Daisy, purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you're attentive, you will see it. Thich Nhat Hanh, all right? I'm going to get you some chakra cards. And I'll also see what else the mermaids suggest. See what lessons are applying to this situation. And then we'll get some masculine and feminine energy assessment as well for you. All right, the lesson, Spirit. Justin might be significant. Or maybe just in time. All right. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. Okay. Let me put that up here. You can see it better. All right. Let's do your chakras first. What chakras need the most attention? Categories. So far, the colors I am really seeing are purple and red. So crown chakra, maybe third eye, and root chakra for sure. Heart chakra with Saturn return there. Earth star with the other two. Okay. Scanning real quick. All right. You have number 35, soul healing. That is your soul star chakra. It's connecting your crown, your upper chakras to the divine, okay, and your divinity, your higher self. That would definitely be practicing that, okay? This is all about all around soul healing. Mind, body, soul, auric, full nine, everything. Even elevating to the next level, right? And getting in touch with your I am presence and really kind of tapping into your visions and what you can do, right? 31, maintaining balance and peace and harmony, okay? That's your crown chakra. So upper level, upper chakras, super upper, might be important to focus on as well. And then number 17, inner child. Breaks down to an 8, 4, another 8. So we got 4 and 2 8s. All right. That's your heart chakra. And this just talks about tapping into all the fun things for your happiness, right? And your joy and raising your vibration with doing activities that maybe might be nostalgic to you with this 6 of Cups here, right? Okay. And for my mermaids, let's get 3 spirit. All right, perfect. I can't make it up. Love it. Get joy. All right, hold on. Let's make some room here. Be joyful. Do fun things. Okay. Then you have find help. You might need to be in a position to help as well, but you might need to figure out some things and might need to ask Soul Tribe and friends and family for help on this one. And now if it's something that, you know, if you're around energies that are kind of stubborn or in that kind of energy, they may not have a clear, they might not be using their intuition and discernment. Let's just say that, okay? So they may not be the person to go to find out about your visions, for example. You might have to like branch out a little bit and start looking for Soul Tribe, okay? Now, whatever these visions are going to have something to do with breaking some sort of thing passed down from past lives or even heritage, okay? Let me get one more. Okay. Yep, ask for help, get support, okay? That's a confirmation. All right. You also have dreaming, so pay attention to your dreams, take notes, figure out what your dreams mean, okay? Be able to discern what types of dreams you're getting, because sometimes you might actually get, you know, something from your lower self or your ego in the subconscious, and sometimes you'll get messages from your higher self, okay? This would be a good time. I'm really getting that intuition training vibes here. Learning to discern what your psychic abilities can do, right? So we're going to get one from each for the masculine energy from the gods of Titans and one from legendary ladies. I'm going to grab the books for you in case we need them. All right. For Piscean feminine energy, what's it looking like, Spirit? I'm actually going to put this over here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there we go. Just going to do that, okay? All right. Ladies, how say you? For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right. All right, my dudes. For the masculine energy for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, how say you? Especially regarding any of these external energies that, you know, they might have to do. It's a lot. Ooh, okay. All right. Hold on a sec. Let me get to it. Now, this could be an external energy, and that's what you're battling, right? Masculine, wounded masculine kind of energy. Now, the lucky thing is that Mazu Ascension is here, okay? Let's stick her there for right now. She's basically an indication that you are ascending, right? You did have elevators. So I maybe was like, yeah, okay, going up. All right. Just as goddess of the sea, Mazu guides sailors home from rocky oceans, she's guiding you to rise above the chaos of your life and situation to find your way back to your true authentic self, okay? And as we all know, the true authentic self is your higher self, right? So that's why you have the soul healing here as well, okay? This is all about that energy, just kind of like ascending forward and connecting with the higher self and seeing the bigger picture, right? And getting your mind, body, soul in alignment so that your energy is high frequency enough, thus the contentment, right? And the inner child being here. Now you do have Zeus leadership in the reverse here. He's kind of like the Emperor, definitely Aries energy for me, being he's more of the Emperor of this deck. Let's find him here real quick. You're being called upon to demonstrate leadership and stewardship within your own life. Delegation may be necessary for best results, so you might need to flip this energy somehow. So if you're around this energy, some sort of controlling, abusive power energy, because in the shadow side, leadership does not mean infallibility. Zeus was no perfect king. He acted on impulse. That might be giving you an indicator of what energies you're around. He bore grudges and was jealous and raged, not to mention mating with whichever woman took his fancy. In some cases, it could be said that he abused his power. Rarely, though, did he not find himself in a pickle somehow as a result. So, if you're around an energy that's always getting in trouble and seems to have a lot of problems all the dang time, and they're in this energy, this could tell you to flip the script, that you might need to delegate, that you might need to demonstrate leadership, right? In this situation. So if this person's being controlling and abusive to you, you say, no, thank you. Boundary up. Okay. No, we ain't. Not today. Bye, Felicia. It just keep it simple, right? It's like, no, that's not okay. And if you keep doing that, I gotta go. I'm bouncing, right? Delegation may be necessary if there's a lot of tasks going on. There's no need to take on more than you can bite or chew, right? Especially if this person has been making a ton of mistakes and creating extra things. If they're just doing extra stuff and creating more extra problems, right? If you can disconnect, disconnect, right? The adage, do what I say, not what I do, seems fitting in some of these cases. So, like, take that how it resonates. That might be a good quote for somebody. Great leaders accept their imperfections, but are honest about them and seek to correct or transform them. The confidence that comes from this positive self-awareness and transformation inspires confidence in those they lead, which often leads to success for all. So, if you're around a situation that's unsuccessful and there's a lot of problems because somebody's been taking advantage of their power, right? Drill. Ooh, interesting. Drill it home. I don't know what you mean by drill, Spirit. Then maybe it's time to reassess whether or not this is a situation you want to be in, right? I got the sense that there's just a lot of energies going on here, all button heads and being stubborn, right? So it may be time to kind of flip the script a little bit, okay? Let's get a few from our Ascended Masters. Any further guidance for Pisces, Sun, and Rising at this time? All right. You have Diana. Nice. Focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. You also have Bridget. Inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Let's get one more. I feel like we need one more. And Saint Germain, karma releasing. He's also, this might be an indication too, you might want to invoke some violet flame visualizations as well. Move beyond drama, create your own path, and make room for good energy. Okay? That's where the clearing comes into play. But you got to tangibly do it too. You can't just clear your energy and still be around things that aren't for you, right? Just because, and if this is like a family situation, there is no rule in the rule book that you got to stick with blood relatives if they're toxic as hell. That is a farce. That is some antiquated 1950s shit. Oh gosh. Speaking of punk rock, there's a myriad of circle jerk songs talking about that. All right. So, you don't want to be around situations that are toxic for you. All it's going to do is going to keep gumming up your energy, right? Giving you more work to do, making things more difficult than it needs to be, right? You want to simplify. Less, not more, right? And as you do, you clear out and you make space for things that are really meant for you, right? And you may be in the process, that may be the thing that you have to break the chain on. There may be some sort of generational curse that tells you, oh, you got to get married and have kids and, be the family man with your Christmas lights. You know what I mean? Love you, Rollins. Another reference that may be significant to somebody. So, that may be the generational curse to break. We're going to get you some final guidance. Anything else, Spirit? Last call for words. Vector. Everything intersects in some degree or another. Maybe you got to check your path, right? Make sure there's no bogeys in sight, right? All right, last guidance from Beyond La Maria. Please and thank you for Spirit. For Pisces, Moon, Sun, Moon and Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising. All right. Oh, yeah. Always a good one. Another chakra to work on, especially, again, this is also upper chakra. I'd say anything heart on up, although the hearts also can be considered lower. But yeah, definitely upper chakra work, big time. Number 7, throat chakra. Express your truth. Singing helps clear blockages in your throat chakra as well. But mantras, humming, any way you can get, air and energy moving through that area is good. I also drink things like lemon tea, mint tea, that sort of thing. All right. Expression, communication, your own creative language, sharing your spirit, accepting your originality, truth, and authenticity. Bracelet. Might need to get you one that specifically is good for throat chakra. Or I would just get one that's all chakra, right? This is one that has the rainbow on it. And anything blue, right? This is Sodalite. They're cheap, and they keep it on point. Just make sure you keep it charged. So throat chakra, color wash is vibrant blue. The healing position is your throat. Themes are how you share your spirit and your unique language, all right? This chakra is the origin of expression. It is a source of life spark that inspires our aliveness and stokes the creative fires in others. This is the outer sharing of our inner being, the glowing soul of our song of our soul, on the winds of our flight to understanding more of who we are. Connect to the crux of your potential and take it further than you could have imagined. Ooh, computer. All right. Interesting. Maybe there's some research you need to be doing. As spirit fuses into the tangible, it actualizes a platform for greater experience, and new facets are sculpted, seeded, and shared as fractal of light in the form of our own unique language. Computer could also indicate writing of some way as well. I'm thinking word processing right now, specifically. So maybe there's some exploration research needed to be done for this for you to target where you want to go with it. Maybe that's also where you find these money paths too. Okay. This could also be a call to develop your clairaudience more. All right. And that is definitely part, okay, of your ability to tap in. Officer. Ooh. Okay. Maybe you're going to have to speak up in court or something. Or someone is. That's official. That could be a lot of different things though. Or speak up officially, in some way, shape, or form. There might be some official discussion, right? Restore. Be truthful with yourself about how you really are feeling. If you always act in integrity and follow your heart-centered truth, some unhealthy connections of or aspects of your life may fall away, and you will be in complete alignment with your path. In this way, your internal psychic navigation system will become strengthened. Your purpose will be clear, and you will inspire others through the sparkle of your deep inner knowing. Love it. Drag. Interesting. Drag may be significant. Take that how it resonates. If you're thinking, whatever you're feeling at the moment or envisioning at the moment, like something being literally dragged or a drag queen or whatever the drag means to you, okay? That could be an identifier, okay? There you go, Pisces. Hopefully that helps. Follow your sun, your moon, your rising, and any of these other placements, okay? Bye.